this last one, let's see, I think this might be a little easier. If I could just get a picture. I'll put it in here once I can see it over here. There we go. Alright, sometimes that just makes it a little easier, so I don't have to try to redraw that. Okay, so we're going to use this information to prove that angle 1 is equal to angle 3. We want to show that these two angles are equal to each other. We're given that these two angles are equal to each other, so RST, so this entire angle, is equal to VUT, which is this entire angle here. So just like we did with segment addition on a couple of those sections, we're going to do angle addition here. I already can kind of figure that out just because I have a whole angle and I have two pieces of an angle, and they even numbered them for me, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. So they made that real easy to kind of move forward with. They also told me that angle 2 equals angle 4. So I know quite a bit of information already. So I have the blue angle is equal to the red one plus the pink one. The blue angle is equal to the red one plus the pink one. So we can even match up colors there. So the first thing I like to do is just send a proof both of these. So they're already in there. You can send them there strategically where you need them, but it's okay to just go ahead and send them to begin with so that you already have them there. So now what I want to do is start messing with this whole angle. So I want to show that angle 1, I'm going to go back and say the measure of angle 1, sorry, not angle 1, I don't know why I'm saying that, RST equals the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2. So I have this guy, and I was going to copy it because I'm going to do the same thing for the other angle. So that was this guy, this side. And the reason is going to be angle addition. I'm adding two angles together to make the whole thing. Let's go ahead and validate. Perfect. And then we have VUT, and that's going to be equal to angle 3 and, oops, 4. And the reason again is angle addition. I'm just showing those two larger angles, what they're equal to is for the smaller ones. But remember, we already know that RST is equal to VUT. So instead of RST, I can substitute from this top angle. Instead of writing RST, I can write angle 1 plus angle 2. Just like this. And instead of VUT, I can write angle 3 and angle 4. So this is going to equal angle 3 and 4. So I copied and pasted so I don't have to click so many buttons, but 3 and 4. So this, I'm substituting. I know that RST equals 1 and 2, so I replaced it. I know VUT equals 3 and 4, so again, I just replaced it. I'm substituting those together. So now, I've got some of the pieces here I want. I only want 1 and 3. I don't want 2 and 4. But I know 2 and 4 equal each other. So I can substitute. I can do this with either one. I can either replace 2 with 4, or I can replace 4 with 2. What we want to do is have the same number here, and we can use the subtraction property to kind of eliminate them away. And we did this on a couple of these at this point. So I'm actually going to do the same thing, but instead of 2, I'm just going to go ahead and go with 4, like that, and that's going to equal, whoops, meant to hit copy, don't know why it undid everything, there we go, and I'm going to go 3. So now I'm substituting, the only thing that's changed here, 1, 3, 4, the only thing that changed was 2 to 4. So again, I'm substituting, because I know 2 equals 4. So now I can take this and I can go minus angle, the measure of angle 4 minus the measure of angle 4. Well, that means that they would both cancel away. And I would just have angle 1 is equal, and actually I can undo this. It's not really going to change anything, but I can go through and I can go send to proof like this. So the measure of angle 1 is equal to the measure of angle 3. That's all that would be left over if I subtracted these guys away. So I'm using the addition subtraction properties. They smush them together on this one for whatever reason. So I can validate, and ta-da, my proof is all done. So again, proofs are just a way of working through how do I get from what I started with, what I was given, to how do I get to what the ending, what I want to prove here. And I need to be able to explain each piece as I go through. But if we start, for right now, if we start with segments, we're probably going to use segment addition. If we start with angles, we're probably going to use angle addition. We are going to get into some of those other angle pieces here also. So we're going to learn some other angle, especially when you have parallel lines, some of those properties. And we use substitution a lot. So we use it, we've been using it, I think, about twice per proof at this point. So it's just different way of thinking about it. But it's just, we have to think through the problem and why are we doing what we're doing. All right.